Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 7 of this gas station. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were working on the site. Now we're going to continue working on this. What I want to do is to add all of this around here, some of the gutters. So what I'm going to do next is to go to my model in place, and it will be another generic model. Press OK, and then we're gonna check, or we're gonna click on sweep, and we're gonna pick path, and here we're gonna pick the path right above, right there. So all throughout here we're gonna create anything that we could see. So here we have this part. Good. So what I'm gonna do is click finish and edit profile, and we need to change this to a concrete material. So I'm gonna choose one of this, apply OK, and then in terms of what it looks, I'm just gonna make it like this. So just a simple 200, and then here around, let's make this one 100, and if we click finish and then finish again, that will look like that. So it's basically surrounded with that. We're also going to put it all around right here, so might as well let's add it on this side as well. So I'm going to edit the sweep, I'm going to pick the path, and let's include all of this at the back right here and around. I just want to add everything so that you don't need to do it. So we're just selecting all of the 3D faces line on this side and all throughout this model. And then by doing this, it will look really nice, and this will provide a nicer look if you notice this. And then we're gonna do it again, another sweep, pick path, and let's do somewhere right here. So it's just a simple 100 by 200. Edit profile. If it's up to you if you want to give it some curve, but for me, I'm just satisfied with this one. So that's what we're going to do all throughout here, and then let's do it on this side as well. Select the sweep, pick path, and select everything like that. And then I believe for this part we are good. We just need to create a profile, 200, and then this one should be 100 only, and then click finish and then finish. And then obviously we're going to do it on this side. Let's finish this first because this is by itself only, so might as well just create that sweep right there, Obviously, we're not going to put the one at the back. And then here, I'm going to put 100, click finish, and then finish all of that. And then obviously, lastly, we're going to add it on the side. So we're going to create sweep, pick path, and let's add the one at the top again to make it consistent with all of them. And it's easy now because we already created the border lines and all of those lines. So we're just basically selecting them now and then make sure that everything is selected so that everything is covered properly. And it's just similar to what we have there. Here on this area, we just need to pull it up and put it on that last part there. We don't need to add that part. So here is just saying continue. We need to know what it is because we have an error and we need to know where it is located. It's either we press or we selected something that is not shouldn't be selected, probably around here. We want to make sure that we selected everything. Looks like we're good, but it's not giving us to finish it. So I'm gonna click again. More than one loop not allowed. So basically selected maybe twice of this. So we just want to make sure, and it's not giving us. So probably on the first, let's see this. So I'm just making sure that everything is. Because I clearly just press once, but I might be wrong. So I double check that right there. Maybe on this part is the one that's giving us error. So maybe one of the things that we selected is overlapping, and that will clearly would give some error right there. So it looks like everything is good on this part. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna delete this part right here. Let's see if that is the one. So it looks like that is the one that is giving us some error. I'm gonna pick path again and do it. More than one loop. So one of this is giving us some error. So I'm gonna trim and extend. I'm gonna try and extend. Let's try and extend this one. The only thing is it's not showing us the error. So that's why it's so I found the issue and it's this one. So basically this one is not all the way, so that's why it's giving me the error. So now I'm gonna select, I'm gonna create this profile now, edit profile, and then let's do it again. So you want to make sure that everything is connected, and that part is the one that wasn't connected, so that's why it's giving us error. So that's looking good now. We have everything added, and then I actually want to add or to add something under this ground. So I want to extend this. For sure it's gonna give some error, so I'm here to just do that and then edit this boundary right here as well. And at the same time I'm going to add some connection right here because I want to add a bike. So here we have a bike stand, SL TR on that, and because of that we need to edit this one as well. So we could just use this and then SL on that, and then here I'm gonna edit this boundary right here so that this is connected. I'm gonna align this AL and then SL under here, and then trim, and then obviously we need to modify this one as well. Pick this and then trim this, and then SL as well to trim this one. And if we see it, it will look like that. And then obviously we're going to add in, so we're going to insert something for the side, and then bike stand CM, and then add the bike stand right there. We need to extend this one a little bit. I think that's good enough size for that right there. And then in Twinmotion we're gonna basically add some bikes there. We need to, this one is good enough, at least it already comes with some materials there, so I'm good enough there. And then here, what we can do is maybe we could just slant this or just leave it like that. I think that's good enough. And then we're gonna add in some bushes here, and then probably some big trees here, small trees right here in front, and then some scrubs. And then also, why not add some park bench right here, CM, and we could just add something right here that people can sit on. Load family again. Obviously we're gonna add bollards later on, so that is good. And then trash can, we're gonna add this. We're going to add it right here beside, and then here as well. We could add it in front. So we're just basically little by little we're trying to sort of rotate this, trying to make this realistic, adding small details. And then if you see this looks good. I think the trash can is good look, and all of this as well. And then let's start adding here as well. So what I'm gonna do is we're going to add what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my model in place and then generic model. I'm gonna make an extrusion and we're gonna change this to a concrete first. So anything concrete, and then after that we're going to add in right here. So we're going to add a post right here. So this post, we want it to be around 1000 by 1000, and then we're going to move this all the way to this corner, copy this multiple, and then copy it right here in this corner where the grid line is in the middle, and then copy it again. We want it to be copied right here as well. So that's the start. Obviously we're going to add in between here, so copy, and we're going to just get around the midpoint right here. So if we do this, I want to get the midpoint. I just want to see, this is 7900. I'm just gonna move it a little bit at the top, so at least this one is good. Click on finish, and we're gonna pull it up. If we go to our south elevation, and obviously that part we can change it, so we might make this one smaller. So I just pull it up all the way to the 5000. So that is the height that we set for the canopy. So that's the canopy height. And then after that, we're going to add in the canopy. And then we have a base here. We need to circle this out because we need to protect all of this. So I'm just gonna click on finish. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.